Cordero, who's a sophomore. And then Roberto Peraza is the junior. They've been playing quarterback. A little bit of senior Thomas Gomez for Hopeville, but he hasn't played recently at a quarterback position. So that's their two quarterbacks. They're led on offense by the receiver, Joe Johnston. He's been the go-to guy throughout the year, has 20 catches. Also, their rushing attack has been led by a junior, Adrian Hodegui. But what we see with Southwest is a lot of underclassmen getting a lot of playing time, and that should bode well for next year.
One of the things we can say, I would not expect Palo Verde to put the ball in the air.
No, they have thrown the ball 24 times this year. So that's 24 times. Their record 5 of 4, 9 games. So you can see they throw the ball less than 3 times average per game. But that's because they run the ball forever and ever like they have ever since Wally Grant came in a few years ago and not only took them to a SAIF championship, but back-to-back SAIF appearances. So they're going to run that smash mouth
double wing.
Yep. And they're led by multi-facet backs. They have about 8 backs that have already registered, but they're led by Christian Richards, who has rushed for 599 yards and 6 touchdowns. And Christian is a junior. And also Kenneth Salazar is a senior, and he's rushed for 576 yards and 9 touchdowns. Now, that's the 2 most rushers, but they've also got 2 others that have run for over 200 yards and about 4 others that have already notched anywhere between 50 to 150 yards. So they spread the ball out. But their main duo running back, like they've had since Wally Grant came in, is Richards and Salazar. Receiver, he's got 5 of the catches that they have completed this year. That's Wesley Dill, who also plays a defensive end. They do not have really wide receivers. They're listed as wide receivers, but they're that double wing that are slanted in towards the quarterback, and they do get carries. And then they play 2 tight ends or double tight ends, one on the left, one on the right. And Wesley Dill is one of their tight ends, and he does an excellent job of blocking.
Okay, we've got more pregame coming up.
Case Garnet. Become a Case Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message, and also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA choice beef back ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA prime New York steak, $14.99 a pound. And certified black Angus inside skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Carnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring since 1976 offers you factory direct affordable floor covering, waterproof luxury vinyl plank, water-resistant laminate for 20 mil wear, surface floors only $269 square yards, and not just 1 or 2 colors from stock, but 7 beautiful colors. Special closeouts for your park model, kitchen, or office, all at discounted prices, so you can save on every dollar you spend. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
And we will let you know our game tonight. We are in Blythe. And other games going on AM 1230. It is the Imperial Tigers at Brawley taking on the Wildcats. And again, implications in the Imperial Valley League with that game. And other games that are going on. It is Holtville at Calexico, Calipatria at Vincent Memorial, and Central has the bye tonight, getting a break before the Bell game coming up next week. And again, I really don't want to get look ahead. You've got to take it 1 week at a time. You start looking ahead, and things will go wrong. That's pretty much a guarantee. We will be updating scores for you throughout the night. The last update we had, by the way, in baseball, the Dodgers and the Blue Jays tied at 2 in the top of the 5th, and we'll try and keep you posted on that as well. In the Imperial Brawley game, it is on AM 1230. and it is also on YouTube.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro, open Wednesday through Monday.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Well, John, I have said before, I don't really want to look ahead, but we can look ahead to what implications are tonight and next week. The matchup next week, the Bell game, well, it will have some implications in the Imperial Valley League and possibly in the playoffs. But right now, Holtville is the team to beat.
Well, yeah, they're holding the better spot playing Calexico tonight, but they've got to go to Imperial next week. And just the game tonight, Imperial and Brawley, I would imagine that the Central coaching staff is there scouting that game, as the Brawley coaching staff was at Holtville when the Brawley had the Friday off. So everybody's getting ready. Next week will have some implications for the playoffs, because although Brawley's record at this time does not look playoff worthy, we need to be remembered that last year St. Augustine was 0-10. They ended up winning Division III championship. So it's not necessarily your one-loss record. It's more where they put you in which division that allows you to make the playoffs. So Brawley is certainly still alive, as is Central, for the playoffs.
Oh, yes, most assuredly. And also they weigh the schedule, and Brawley really a tough pre-league schedule. We've got a kickoff coming up.
High school football is on the air, and tonight's game is brought to you by Southwest Security Services, Johnny's Carpet and Floor Coverings in Yuma, McNeese Smart at Dogwood and Main in El Centro, Sun Community Federal Credit Union, La Fonda Bar and Grill, Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley, Usahasa Mobile Service Repair in Yuma, Kay's Carney in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carney in Yuma, the CB Stop in Calexico, Los Cabos Seafood and Grill, Inner Care in the Imperial and Coachella Valleys, Dan's Auto Body, Jersey Mike's and the UPS Store, Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, El Sarapi Restaurant, the Cannon Financial Services, and by the Central Union High School District.
Talking about football.
Now let's go to the field with tonight's kickoff with John Driffle and Carroll Buckley.
You're listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXO Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Osoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles, because Azza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Osoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Dan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Well, the officials have met at midfield with both teams' captains, and we are getting ready for the kickoff. And let me see if I can remember the officials. J.J. Jackson is wearing the white hat. Along with him is Fred Ramsey and Bruce Hartsock and Juan Gonder. And we didn't say Sal, did we? No. Yeah, that's Sal right there. Okay.
Obviously, it's an all-valley crew to be set up here to Blythe, along with the Eagles.
Imperial Valley Officials Associations do the Palo Verde Valley sports. So we're set for the kickoff. The Eagles will kick off. They will go right to left across your YouTube dial. And the Santiago Cuevas Abrin will do the kicking.
Oh, let me check that, Carroll. He has been replaced by Joshua Ibarra.
Okay.
Not sure if there was a warm-up injury or anything, but Joshua Ibarra has teamed the ball up, and he will kick off.
He did a couple of the kicks the last time we had them, as well as being a pretty good receiver. We are set. We are underway. It's an onside kick to start off with, and the Yellow Jackets cover it on their own 48-yard line. Alex Rodriguez with the cover, and the Yellow Jackets will put it in play 1st and 10 with excellent field position.
That was a great onside kick by the Eagles, Joshua Ibarra. He just kicked it a little bit too softly. You had to wait till it crossed the 50 because all the Palo Verde players were retreating. But the ball, as it crossed the 50, one of them just turned around and jumped on it. Or Ibarra was going to recover his own kick.
And here we go, that double wing. Everybody in tight and in motion. The pitch is back to Christian Richards. Christian Richards from the left wing will pick up about 5 yards into Eagle territory already.
And Richards is their leading rusher with nearly 600 yards on the season.
The idea with this double wing formation is everybody's in tight, everybody's shoulder to shoulder. Richards with that toss again. Richards will pick up about 3 or 4 yards. And he is dropped by Adrian Herigi.
That will bring up 3rd and 2, but with this offense and this field position, we certainly would expect this to be 4-down territory.
The Yellow Jackets, big guys up front, everybody in tight, as we mentioned. This pitch goes the other way, and the pitch to Aiden Walker. Walker picks up the first down, gets it down to the 39-yard line in Eagle territory. We're going to see this all night, John. As we mentioned, total of 24 passes on the year. We're 9 games into the year. So,
and really the only time they pass is to counter what they're running in case they get in a little bit of trouble. And I believe they want to run the ball every play tonight.
Walker gets the pitch again. Walker breaks through the first line into the secondary, all the way down to the 28-yard line.
7-yard pickup for Walker.
Walker comes limping off a little bit. Walker is 5'7", 140. Their backs are not big, John.
Oh.
Their quarterback, 5'7", 130. Walker is 5'7", 140.
And that's generous for the quarterback, Skipper Rangel.
Yes.
As he leads through the block on the pitch.
1st and 10. Pitch again. It is to Richards. Christian Richards will pick up 4 yards. 2nd and 6. You can live with that all night. Ball spotted right on the 25, actually the 24-yard line. So pick up a 4. It is 2nd and 6. We're just underway. Yellow Jackets wearing green with the gold numbers. Pitch is again back, and this time stopped for a loss is Darius Scott. Scott, one of twins. His brother Darian, and Darius.
And as we mentioned, Carroll, the size, they're not big, but their linemen are. They have great size on the line leading through those holes. Their line averages about 260 pounds.
It is 3rd and 7. Pitch again to the wing. Nothing inside. Tries to dip it outside. Goes off right tackle and picks up a little bit of yardage. And
he picked up about 3 yards. So that's going to bring up 4th and about 3. We certainly expect the Yellow Jackets to go for this.
Spotted on the 22-yard line. 4th and 3. Richards gets the pitch. Richards follows his big guys in the middle, cuts it to the outside, is bulldogged down at about the 14-yard line. Another first down.
Richards was actually hit right at the line of scrimmage, but he just kept his legs moving forward, and those big linemen kept pushing. Picked up 7 yards when they only needed 3. So first down now inside the 15. Let's call it the 14.
The tackle by sophomore Jaden Real.
And as we've called all year, a lot of sophomores on this Eagle varsity team.
1st and 10. Yellow Jackets moving the football methodically.
Okay, John, thank you.
And again, this is the pitch to Aiden Walker. Aiden Walker rips off another 5 yards. Well, actually, we'll give him 7 on that.
And we did mention in pregame how they have a variety of backs. More than 10 have received rushing attempts this year, and they keep alternating them, keeping them fresh.
Rangel takes a snap, pitches it back to Richards, and Richards right into the middle. Richards down to about the 3-yard line. That'll be 1st and goal from the 3.
So the Yellow Jackets doing what they've done every year that we've been here since the Wally Grant era, just marching just one play after another. It looks like the same play. It's either to the right or the left side. Different runners, but same play.
And the pitch again, it is Richards. Richards moves the scrum forward into the end zone, just shy.
They're going to call him down right at the, well, now they say touchdown.
Okay,
He
after
did push
they
it in the end zone.
started clearing things away, Richards in for the score. So the Eagles with the Yellow Jackets with a short field, 43 yards, or 53 yards rather.
Yeah, on the attempted onside kick.
So the Yellow Jackets, I think they're going to run the same formation, and they're going to go for 2, John.
Yeah, they do, just like Hopeville. Don't believe they have attempted a 1-point PAT this year.
Snap, and it is a reverse, and it is blown up and no good. So we'll take timeout. We're just barely underway. 6:31 to play in the first quarter. It is Palo Verde 6, Southwest nothing.
This is Ruben Valenzuela, Athletic Director at Southwest High School. Football season is here, and we can't wait to see our stands filled with school pride. This year, our motto is strength and unity. That means showing up for our team, our community, and each other. Let's model good sportsmanship, make smart choices, and keep school attendance strong. Because when we show up together, we win together. So join us Friday nights, loud, proud, and united. Strength and unity starts with you. Go Eagles.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
High school football on the KXO YouTube channel. The Eagles getting ready to receive the Palo Verde kickoff. Adrian Hergy, one of the deep backs. High, short kick. It is caught at the 28-yard line, goes down immediately, just the way he was taught to do. That was Diego Cabrera.
Before the game, Darius Scott was practicing his kickoffs, angling the ball, kicking it inside the 30, so he did exactly what he practiced. And Carroll, I'm going to harken back to more than 50 years ago of Gordon Belson and John Dorman and mention the fact that Palo Verde has 68 cheerleader song girls out here on the track tonight leading the cheers.
The Eagles come out. Calergy. The single set back. It is a shotgun formation. Back to pass, looking, dumping it off in the slot. It is complete. The pass completed to Joshua Ibarra. The quarterback, Thomas Gomez. Gomez, 6'1", 165. He's a senior. We've seen him. We've seen Roberto Peraza as well.
So that will bring us now second and about 4.
Spot the ball right on the 35. Eagles are wearing white. They're wearing their LSU uniforms tonight. Thomas back to pass, looks, fires, incomplete. Kind of split 2 receivers, and it went incomplete. Thomas Gomez trying to figure out which one am I going to throw it to. It's high school football. I'm Carroll Buckley, with me, John Driffle, our producer engineer in the studio, Gabe Lemus, and our technical assistance provided by Kurt Hoffman.
And Carroll, as we were mentioning coming up here, it's just an absolutely perfect night for football here in Blythe. There's just no wind, no heat, just absolutely perfect.
Spread formation. Thomas Gomez from the shotgun. Gomez drops back, looks, fires. It is caught and then dropped with a big hit. Joe Johnston made the catch but couldn't secure it because he got tattooed in the back and coughed it up. And I don't think there were many people that would have been able to hang on to that, John.
He had to jump high to get the ball. If it would have been a little bit lower, he probably could have caught it and absorbed the contact. So therefore, it is now 4th down, deep in their own territory. The Eagles are back to punt.
And so far, I don't see anybody dropping back for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, if you don't have a player back there, you can't fumble the punt.
Snap back, big rush, kick is away, beautiful kick under a good rush. It'll bounce at the 30 and roll all the way down to the 20-yard line before it is downed.
I believe the punter was Daniel Dimas for the Eagles. And as I mentioned, the Yellow Jackets put no one back. They let the ball bounce and roll. They don't want to take any chance on muffing a punt or fumbling, whatever, getting a block in the back and moving back further. So they will start now back in their own territory on the 20-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10. We have a score. Calexico leading Holtville 7-0 in the first quarter. That's the score we have.
That's a little bit of a surprise down in the border city.
And again, that pitch in the back and pushing his way across the 25 out to the 27, out to the 30, 34-yard line on a second surge. big run by Christian Richards, and that's another first down.
He was hit at the line of scrimmage and then carried the pile all the way forward for a 14-yard pickup.
Palo Verde with a 6-0 lead.
And right now, that Yellow Jacket offense is firing on all cylinders.
Not in a hurry. Get the play. Pretty simple. It's going to be right. It's going to be left. And this time, it goes into the middle and didn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
lost a couple of yards.
That's the first time they've run a counter off of what they do. They put their two wingbacks, they're running backs, but they're wingbacks. They either pitched one coming right or one coming left. That time they faked the pitch and then gave it on a counter up the middle to Wesley Dill, and he was just hit 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, bringing up 2nd and 13.
And you run a play like that, just keep everybody honest. Let you know, hey, we can do this. 2nd and 13. The pitch is to Richards. Richards looking for some running room. He gets maybe a yard. That's about it. The Eagles defense stiffening up. Christian Richards. He's the big back. He's 5'9", 170.
Could we perhaps see a pass attempt here?
On a 3rd and 12? We could perhaps.
They do bring in Zervion Crow, who is their defensive end, tight end. Let's see if they're going to try to get the ball to Zavarian.
The pitch is back to Walker. Walker breaks through. He's across the 45 to the 50, down to the 47-yard line. Aiden Walker picks up the first down. So, no, we won't see a pass.
21-yard pickup, and that's why this offense is so tough to stop. The Southwest Eagle defense was certainly in what would be a considered pass protection defense, and Walker ran right up the middle.
Well, you have to honor the pass on a 3rd and long, but you don't have to throw it. 1st and 10. Yellow Jackets driving again. The pitch is back to Walker. Walker breaks it across the 40, the 35, the 30, down inside the 20 before he is finally brought down. And Herricky with the tackle downfield. Leonardo Valenzuela there.
That's all the way down to the 18. That's a nice 29-yard pickup on that big run by Walker.
Looking out at the scoreboard with the crescent moon hanging over the scoreboard, 2:30 to play in the first quarter.
And it is a new scoreboard, as is this entire complex.
Yellow Jackets got a new guy in running the ball. That is Darius Scott. Scott picks up a couple of yards. As we said, there's twins, Darius and Darian.
And both of them do carry the football, although Darian does start on defense as a cornerback, and his twin brother starts on defense as a safety.
And updating score, it's Holtville 8 now, Calexico 7. 2nd and 7 here. Pitch is back and right in the middle and pushing his way forward down inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. I believe that was Aiden Walker on the carry. So it'll be 1st and goal. Spotted on the 7. The numbers are going to be good on the ground for Palo Verde.
And the way it's looking also, Carroll, the most important part, the numbers are going to be good on the scoreboard.
Yes.
As they just continue to keep the ball away from the Eagles offense.
Again, the pitch, and it is Richards. And Richards got a yard. That's about it. Anyway, big game going on in the border city. Holtville 8, Calexico 6. Our score here
is 6-0 Palo Verde, knocking on the doorstep. It is 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line.
Inside of a minute to play in the first quarter. And the pitch is to Walker. Walker gets it down to about the 2-yard line. To bring up 3rd and goal from the 2.
We'll have to wait and see if the Yellow Jackets decide to wait for the first quarter to end or run a play here. 3rd and goal, 2 yards away from touchdown. The clock is under 20 seconds.
And again, it is the pitch back to Walker. And let's see, the Yellow Jackets are signaling touchdown, but the officials have not. And the officials are official.
And that means we will have to change ends to the field because the first quarter has just ended.
That's the end of the first quarter. It is Palo Verde 6 and Southwest nothing.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday to Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Stan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Well, we've got 1 quarter of play underway here, and the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets with a 6-0 lead, but it will be 4th and goal from the 1 as they have managed to pound the ball downfield. This one, 70 yards, John?
Yeah, they actually started on their 20, so those would be 80 yards. But Carroll, in that first quarter, Palo Verde ran 20 plays, all rushes from scrimmage. Southwest had 3 pass plays, completed 1. So anytime you run 20 plays, the other team's 3, you're probably going to be in pretty good shape.
Probably. Now we're going the other direction.
Power I formation.
And handoff right up the middle and into the end zone score. The Yellow Jackets jump out.
Yeah, I believe on that was Jaden Rocha, the big fullback.
Got to give him a chance. He's going to be blocking all night. Give him a shot. The Yellow Jackets will try the point after. It'll be a 2-point conversion attempt. First one did not work.
Yeah, the first one, they actually did a reverse. They pitched the ball as they do, but then the first man pitched it back on the reverse coming the other way. And the ball didn't make it, hit the ground.
And they run the same play, that reverse, and it doesn't work. I'd put that one in the book and way in the back part of the book. 11:54 to play in the first half. It is Palo Verde 12, Southwest nothing.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites. Plus, exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steaks. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family, or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99, and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick off with a 12-0 lead. And as John pointed out, just move the football methodically downfield and put it in the end zone. If we can work on that 2-point conversion, we got it made.
You have an update, Carroll, of a very interesting score.
Another high, short kick, a fair catch called for, and the Eagles will put it in play, 1st and 10. It'll be on their own 31-yard line. The Holtville Vikings lead Calexico 16-14. John, we've seen both teams play. That's a first quarter score. I'm surprised.
Yeah, but Holtville has had some really tense games the last several weeks. Calexico showed they can score. If you remember last week, they had a 4-play drive, so they can put the ball in the end zone. We don't know what's going on there, if there was turnovers or whatnot, but Holtville is in the lead, which that's the important factor right now.
The Eagles with it, 1st and 10. Gomez back to pass, has some time, fires over the middle. It is complete. Nice catch. Joe Johnston out across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. Johnston went up and brought it down and then picked up an extra 5 yards after the catch.
Yeah, we've already mentioned the Joe Johnston leading receiver. Excellent catch and then an even better run after the catch. 16-yard pickup, obviously the biggest play on the evening for the Eagles.
Johnson in the slot on the left side. Gomez back to pass, fires a little pass in the slot. It is complete to Joshua Ibarra. Ibarra picks up a couple of yards. The Eagles have run that play twice before, and the receiver rolls into the slot and has pretty much an open field.
Yeah, he's uncovered out there, so we'll see if the Yellow Jackets adjust.
2nd and 4. The ball on the Eagle 49-yard line. Gomez back to pass again, looking, has time. Now he's chased out of the pocket, rolling to his right, looking downfield, dumps it off, and it is complete to Johnston on the sideline, but it'll be completed for no gain.
Yeah,
if he was in bounds. Now a flag flies way after the play is over.
Yeah, this could be on the bench of the Yellow Jackets because it looked like the ball hit the ground, short hopped. In their view, it was called a catch, and then someone said something, and so this may be the second first down of this drive for the Eagles. We're getting, oh no, it's not a penalty. It's a flag on the being too close to the sideline. Sideline warning. So that means it was a pass completed for no yards, and that will bring up 3rd down now at about 4.
Eagles with the football. They are moving the football this drive. And the sideline warning, first time, no harm, no foul. Second time, it'll cost you 5 yards.
And actually, that's a good call, Carroll. I'm sure the officials, and now one of them got his arm around Sal's shoulders. There was some stuff said on the sidelines from their viewpoint, but the completed pass didn't gain any yards, so it doesn't matter. It's 3rd and same.
Trips on the left side. Gomez rolling to the left, looking downfield. Gomez looking. He'll keep it. He turns it upfield and will scamper out of bounds. And did he make the first down? He's very close. Let's see where they're going to spot it. And they are just shy of the first down, according to the mark. It'll be fourth, and now they signal first down.
Yeah, it looked like he had picked it up. He was across the yard to make. The ball's on the 47-yard line. So that is first down, second first down on this drive. Promising drive. The Yellow Jackets have not put any pressure yet on the quarterback, Thomas Gomez, for the Eagles.
Spotted on the Yellow Jackets 47-yard line. First and 10. Wide right, wide left, slot right, slot left. Now there's timeout.
Delay of game.
Delay of game.
Back 5.
So it'll be first and 15.
This will bring it back across midfield. I'm sure one of the things that the Eagles coaching staff up here standing on the booth have noticed that when they have double wideouts, the wideout to the right side is flecked way out and he's covered by a cornerback, but the inside man is uncovered. He's all by himself.
The slot receiver typically does have some open space into the flat, and somebody ran a post when they should have run the flag. Imperial Brawley 0-0 in the second quarter.
And that is not a surprise.
No.
Brawley has been tough all year defensively. They've had trouble in the second half, but not a surprise there.
So the incompletion, that'll make it second and 15. The ball back in Eagle territory.
Empty backfield now. No, I'm sorry. There is the pistol with the one running back, Hodeggy.
Now flags fly again, and
false start on the offense. So it'll be now second and 20.
Okay, Hopeville leading Calexico 16-14. Imperial Brawley, no score in the second quarter. The Yellow Jackets with a 12-0 lead here. The Eagles started moving the football, then ran into some internal issues. Gomez drops back. Gomez has time, fires over the middle, and it is up in the air and caught by the Eagles' Leonardo Valenzuela. Valenzuela was sandwiched between two Yellow Jackets. He just went up higher and brought it down.
And a nice 20-yard pickup does pick up the first down. They needed 20. They got 20 on that pitch and catch.
So Gomez, 6'1", 165. He's a senior. He's been running the show all night so far for the Eagles.
And he has not had pressure yet from this Yellow Jackets defensive line.
Gomez on the quarterback draw will keep it, turn it upfield, and dance his way down close to the 20. He'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it on the 21-yard line. The straight quarterback draw. Clock runs inside of 8 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the first half.
That is the second rush attempt here in the first half for the Eagles, both of them by Thomas. The first one wasn't really a rush attempt. He was just scrambling for his life and was able to break the line of scrimmage. That was a call play.
Again, spread formation, typical. Back to pass, Gomez. Gomez has time. Fires, and it is intercepted, but he was out of bounds. It was picked off by Darian Scott, but Darian Scott was out of bounds on the catch.
Darian and Darius are twin brothers, but there's also another pair of brothers out here. Anthony Walker is a junior, and Aiden Walker is his sophomore brother.
Second and 10.
And that's one of the nice things about these small towns. You usually do get on a football team a lot of relatives.
And cousins. I guess they're relatives. Gomez back. It's a screen set up, but Palo Verde had that one smelled out. The screen intended for Adrian Hallergy out of the backfield, but the Yellow Jackets swatted it down.
Yeah. Actually, it was a very well called and designed play. The Yellow Jackets just came rushing in, and if they could have lofted it over the outstretched arms of those quarterbacks, they had a receiver with a lot of blockers in front of him.
3rd and 10. Again, spread. We're going to see that all night long. With Gomez at quarterback, back to pass, fires over the middle. And again, it is Jackson. Jackson down to the 1-yard line. Another good catch. Joe Johnson hauled it in.
That's all the way down. They're going to call it about the 2-yard line, but Johnston, leading receiver all year, another nice catch, nice throw.
Joe Johnston, he is a 5'8", 145 senior. And this time on the Wildcat, the snap directly to Daniel Dimas, and Dimas took it in for the score. And Southwest on the boards. It is 12-6 with a point after attempt, and it will be a kick from placement. The Eagles, right now it's Joshua Ibarra to do the kicking. The left-footed one, high snap, bring it down, get it away, but no good. So, 8 minutes to play in the first half. It is Palo Verde 12, Southwest 6.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley, with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above, at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
High school football on the KXO YouTube channel. We are at 12-6 with the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets in the lead. The Southwest Eagles, just with a nice scoring drive, ended up with 6 points. Something that has been a bit rare for the Eagles on the season, John.
Yes, that was a nice drive. They did not mix it up. It was mainly passes. You've got the synopsis there, the recap. But Southwest, a little bit better step now, get up in their step as they hustle to get ready to kick the ball off. Let's see what the Yellow Jackets do now to answer.
Another onside kick, and this one is a free roaming kick, and it is covered finally by the Yellow Jackets down at their own 39-yard line. Second onside kick, John. Catch them off guard.
Absolutely, and it's what they're trying to do is they feel that the best way they can control a team that runs 20 rushing plays from scrimmage in one quarter is to not give them the ball back. But once again, this one did not work as the Yellow Jackets come out with that wing tee. Their halfbacks are actually flanked out.
And the fullback is within inches of the quarterback. The pitch is back and breaking across the 50 and finally dropped at the 47-yard line in Eagle territory. That
was Christian Richards once again on the pitch, carrying it across midfield. 14-yard pickup.
The Eagles went 73 yards on 11 plays, 3 rushing, 6 of 8 passing by Gomez. The touchdown, a 2-yard run for the score by Daniel Dimas. Pitch again to the right side, waiting for a block, gets the block and pushes his way forward for a couple of yards. And again, it is Christian Richards. Richards picks up 5, 2nd and 5.
You cannot have two different styles of offenses. You have the Eagles who spread it out every single play, and they've already passed the ball many more times than they've attempted rushes. And the other side haven't attempted a pass yet tonight. All rushes in tight.
Pitch is back again, and this time they go to the left side, picking up about 3 yards on the carry. Was Aiden Walker. Picks up 3. It'll be 3rd and 2. The Palo Verde is shuffling people in and out throughout the game.
Yeah, mostly their backs. They keep that line out there, both offense and defense.
3rd and 2. The pitch back again. It is Richards. Richards will pick up the first down. Down to the 35-yard line.
4-yard pickup for Richards, who does have the majority of carries for the Yellow Jackets tonight. Clock continues to move. Now Walker comes out, replaced by Darius Scott.
The Yellow Jackets, 1st and 10. And this time it is the fullback who gets the ball. And again, you got to reward a fullback. He's been blocking all day. Every once in a while, you got to feed him a football. Jaden Rocha.
And Rocha did have the previous touchdown. So that time he was stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Everybody in tight for the Yellow Jackets.
I wouldn't do it any other way, John. And now somebody moved.
We have timeout by the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets.
The Yellow Jackets take a timeout. We will take a timeout. 5:19 to play in the first half. Palo Verde 12, Southwest 6.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the weight goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Case Garnet. Become a Case Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA Choice Beef Back Ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA Prime New York Steak, $14.99 a pound. And Certified Black Angus Inside Skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Garnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
2nd and 10 after the timeout. The pitch back, and this time busting through and staying on his feet down inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line, Zarius Davis-Cano. His first carry, 5'8", 180 sophomore.
7th first down here in the first half for the Yellow Jackets, as that time Davis Cano just carried a bunch of Eagles with him all the way down. They marked it inside the 20 on the 19. Now we do have a player down.
And it appears to be a cramp. We'll take a timeout. 4:57 in the first half. It is Palo Verde 12, Southwest 6.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring since 1976 offers you factory direct affordable floor covering, waterproof luxury vinyl plank, water resistant laminate for 20 mil wear. Surface floors only $269 square yard, and not just 1 or 2 colors from stock, but 7 beautiful colors. Special closeouts for your park model, kitchen or office, all at discounted prices, so you can save on every dollar you spend. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Zarius Davis Cano is the player that was shaken up. He's off on his own power. I think it was a cramp, John. But he gets one carry, and then he has to come out. 1st and 10. Yellow Jackets inside their 20. The pitch back, looking for some room, and finding some room down inside the close to the 10-yard line is Aiden Walker, another sophomore.
Now a flag comes in way late and way behind the entire football scrimmage. The flag's sitting on the 20. The ball's down near the 10. And we'll see exactly. It's a personal foul, and it is against Palo Verde. So if this is a dead ball foul, then they'll have to mark it off from just shy of the yard to gain. So it's a 9-yard pickup. They have to mark it from there. It is not a first down, so it'll be 2nd and whatever if it is indeed a dead ball foul.
That would be the first penalty of the evening on Palo Verde, John.
And it is all the way back to the 25-yard line, so that's a big 15-yard penalty. And it does bring up, they're going to say it was not a dead ball foul, so that's going to make it 1st. And they need to get all the way down to the 9-yard line, and the ball now sits on the 25. So that'd be 16 yards.
The snap, and looking downfield, we got a different quarterback, fires into the end zone, incomplete. Jaden Lurero is the quarterback. Apparently he's the one that has the arm.
Right, he's the one that comes in to throw. Incomplete, so it'll bring up now 2nd and 16.
Lurero is a sophomore. He's still in there. It is 3rd and 15. 16, actually.
So they did change the yardage marker. That means it was a dead ball foul, and that obviously was 2nd down on the pass attempt.
And finding some room in the middle and pushing his way down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line on the run for the Yellow Jackets. And that'll make it 4th down and 5.
And they will go for this, of course, as the ball is sitting right on the 15-yard line. They need to get it to the 10.
Yeah, let's see. We're going to try a field goal, John.
Well, they do have 2 timeouts left. Let's see if they exercise one here. Looks like they're having a little bit of trouble, but this will be a 33-yard attempt or 32-yard attempt.
Snap is back. Kick is up, and the kick is plenty long enough, but it's no good. The young man's got a toe, but the accuracy was a bit off. 3:22 to play in the first half. It is Palo Verde 12 and Southwest 6.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
You're listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXO Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
The Eagles come out. Gomez takes a snap and fires it into the flat, incomplete. Joe Johnston. That one was too easy. The difficult catches are no problem. That one hit him in the hands.
Well, he tried to turn upfield and run before he had the football. We've seen that a lot. Carroll, we need to mention that the ball does start on the 20 because in high school, when you attempt a field goal, you don't bring it back to where the attempt was from. It comes out automatically to the 20th. So that probably figured into the thought process of Wally Grant as well.
The Yellow Jackets jump. Were they enticed?
Doesn't appear to be, as it looked like their outside defensive end was anticipating the count.
And he's 6'1", 280, John.
Kind of hard to hide out there.
Yes. 2nd and 5. Gomez drops back. No pressure. Fires downfield. And it is in and out of the hands of Joe Johnston. And in and out of the hands of Aiden Walker playing safety. So Johnston had to go through his fingertips, and Walker couldn't hang on to it.
It looked like a hot potato out there that they're juggling and trying to bring it in and finally hit the ground. That will bring up 3rd down. It does stop the clock.
And again, the Yellow Jackets shuffling personnel in on almost every play, John, keeping people fresh. 3 wide on the right side. Gomez looks to the left, dumps a little flat safety valve, and the ball comes out, and the Yellow Jackets fall on it. But I think they're going to say he was down.
Yeah, they're going to say that the ground caused the fumble. He was blasted by the Yellow Jacket, but the ball is going to be short of the 1st down, so it is a completed pass. And no, they're calling it. It did make the 30. That's all they had to do is just tickle it on the 30-yard line. So that is a 1st down for the Eagles here. The clock is running.
Harrigy with the catch. Took the big hit. Gomez drops back. Again, he's got plenty of time. Now he's chased out of the pocket, and there's going to be a big hold. And the pass goes incomplete, but one of the reasons he had a lot of time is that somebody was holding big time.
That'll be decision time for Coach Grant. He can decline it, make it 2nd and 10, hoping to get the ball back, or make it 1st and 20. We'll see what the decision is.
Emilio Moran got held.
And he did a nice job of selling the hold as he had both hands up in the air, looking at the official as he's being pulled by the jersey.
So
the Eagles ready to run a play, but we have not had a determination of whether or not they're going to decline the penalty. And now they are accepting it, so that'll move it all the way back to the 20, and it will bring up 1st and 20.
Gomez.
Now we do.
Thomas Gomez, the quarterback from the shotgun, has Harrigy right next to him.
And the Eagles have picked up a 1st down on a 1st and 20 before. They did that long pass to Johnson.
Nothing sneaky about this. Gomez just dumps it off. It is complete to Joshua Ibarra. Ibarra will pick up. He'll pick up about 5. It'll be 2nd and 15.
We have timeout by the Yellow Jackets. Their 2nd timeout here in the half.
2:11 to play in the first half. It is Palo Verde 12 and Southwest 6.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from your certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Federally insured by NCUA.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
It is 2nd and 15. The Southwest Eagles have been able to move the football, but then things like holding, move them back. Gomez dumps it into the flat. It is complete. But it was Johnston, and Johnston ran past his blocker. Another timeout. Palo Verde takes the timeout. They want the football. Minute 59 to play in the first half, 12-6. Palo Verde leads Southwest.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring.
Wednesday through Monday.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $597 a square foot, that Johnny sells for only $468 a square foot every day. And not one or two colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price, $531 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $350 a square foot.
And the Eagles will fire over the middle. It goes incomplete. The target, Ryan Baki, incomplete. It'll bring up 4th and 15.
Just as importantly, that does stop the clock. So that means, barring some kind of fake punt attempt here in a first down for the Eagles, the Yellow Jackets will get the football.
We'll
have to see, Carroll, if the Yellow Jackets try to block this punt.
They have nobody back to receive the punt. And again, it'll be bouncing at the 35 and keep rolling all the way down inside the 15 at the 14-yard line before it is down. So no return set up. The Yellow Jackets will put it in play. It will be 1st and 10. They have it on their own 14-yard line.
This is certainly not an offense, Carroll, that's designed to go 84 yards in less than a couple minutes. And also the Eagles will be receiving the second half kick after all the homecoming halftime festivities that we're going to get a chance to see.
Isn't this like our 5th homecoming this year, John?
Seems like it.
And I know there's floats and things like that, which we have not really seen.
Yeah, it's going to be at least a 20-minute half.
Pitch is back, and Richard stopped at the line, but then pushes forward across the 20 out to the 22-yard line. Christian Richards.
That did pick up a first down, so that stops the clock.
Well, they moved the chains. Now they started. Back to pass. It is Loureiro. Fires downfield. It is complete at the 45, the 50, the 45, still on his feet, down inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. The Yellow Jackets
That was Wesley Dill on the reception, Carroll. Another big first down. The clock will start now as the chains are set.
No, the chains are not set yet.
Well, he started the clock. I saw the referee.
And the pitch back and into the middle and right up the middle and inside the 25 down to about the 22-yard line. Inside of a minute to play, they will again stop the clock while they move the chains. The Yellow Jackets ready to run the play. The big thing in the huddle, I think, is what snap count are we going to go on? Now the
Eagles have taken a timeout. Oh, we have an equipment problem as they're sending one of the Yellow Jackets off.
Aiden Walker comes off and Darius Scott goes in.
Okay, that will restart the clock.
1st and 10, 45 seconds to play in the first half. Back to pass. Lorero fires into the end zone. Touchdown. Yes, we can throw if we have to, and I believe...
Yeah, that was Darius Scott or Darius Scott. I'm not sure how he pronounced the game.
It is Darius. And the Yellow Jackets show that, yes, they can throw the football.
Now we'll see the PAT attempt, which has not been successful for either side tonight.
And they tried the reverse again, but he gets it in this time. 40 seconds to play in the first half. And it is Palo Verde 20 and Southwest 6.
Johnny's Carpet and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $597 a square foot that Johnny sells for only $468 a square foot every day. And not 1 or 2 colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price $531 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $350 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpet and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Well, the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets have been doing something we haven't seen much of, and that is put the ball in the air. And that has helped them score very quickly. The Yellow Jackets set to kick off. Darius Scott does the kicking from placement for kickoffs and for punting. Another high, short kick and fair catch.
So we had a flag, which they had an offside on the kick. So that means we'll move it back to the 35 and have to kick it again. All of the referees were blowing their whistles, so all the players were alerted to the fact.
Okay, Darius will do it again, and I got a hunch he's going to kick it high and short.
And the Eagles believe that as well, as their deepest players now are standing on the 25.
And now they're scooting up even more.
We saw this man on a field goal attempt. He's got a leg.
Yes.
Just not using it.
Now he kicks it deeper, and it'll be fielded at the 24-yard line, and then takes a big hit on the return for the Eagles. Diego Cabrera, Jr. So we've got 35 seconds to play in the first half. Eagles trail 22-6. We've seen Thomas Gomez put the ball in the air. I think we're going to see a couple of 3 quick pass plays. There is an Eagle down on the field. They are tending to him. We will take a timeout. 35 seconds to play, 22-6. Palo Verde leads Southwest.
Southwest Security is protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Highland in El Centro.
Diego Cabrera, the man that returned the ball, was the one that got shaken up, and he got hit hard. That'll jar the fillings a little bit, John.
Yes, and now we do see Southwest does have all 3 timeouts, so this could be a long final 30 seconds.
Gomez takes it. It's a screen in the flat. It is complete, and then pulled down was Leonardo Valenzuela. Valenzuela, we know, has the speed to break one of them. We saw him break a 98-yard pick six, didn't we, John?
Yes, and Southwest has taken their first timeout.
So will we? 26 seconds to play. It's still 20-6, Palo Verde leading Southwest.
Make Me Smart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeese Mart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
This is Ruben Valenzuela, Athletic Director at Southwest High School. Football season is here, and we can't wait to see our stands filled with school pride. This year, our motto is strength in unity. That means showing up for our team, our community, and each other. Let's model good sportsmanship, make smart choices, and keep school attendance strong. Because when we show up together, we win together. So join us Friday nights, loud, proud, and united. Strength and unity starts with you. Go Eagles.
The quarterback draw, and now flags come in after the play. And I don't know whether it was... it might be a horse collar, or it might be a face mask. It is against Palo Verde.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's going to be an automatic first down, as Gomez was tackled 3 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. They have moved the ball out to the 35, so that is a first down, and Southwest takes their second timeout.
And the Eagles with timeout. We'll take timeout. We're coming up to half. And we've got a lot of things to talk about at the half.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO El Centro.
First and 10, Gomez fires. It is complete, and a hook and lateral. The pass was completed to Leonardo Valenzuela. He then pitched back to Harrigy and picked up about 12 yards on it, John.
That's enough for a first down. And we have a flag, though. There's a flag right at the 46-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets are moving back towards their goal line, so we'll have to wait and see. The completion and the pitch was enough for a first down.
And let's see if J.J. Jackson will give us the call.
So far, they have not moved the football, so perhaps it was, the flag's been picked up. So
waved it off. It is first and 10. The ball is on the Yellow Jackets' 43-yard line.
And the clock should be in motion.
Johnston is wide on the right side. Gomez looks to the left, fires. It is complete and pushed out of bounds. The completion there to Ryan Faki
Yeah, so that was Joshua Barr again.
Okay.
Barr on the catch. And they're going to give him 8 yards on the catch since he went out of bounds. The clock does stop.
5.7 seconds to play.
Of course, we will have all of the stats, and there's a lot of them here in this first half. There's been a lot of plays. Both teams have run up and down the field.
And we will update some scores for you as we have them.
Southwest still with 1 timeout remaining, so this may not be the final play.
Thomas Gomez has gone the distance in the first half, quarterbacking the Eagles. Drops back, has time. Now he's chased out of the pocket. Looks and fires downfield, throws it away. And that should be it. That's the end of the first half. At the end of the first half of play, the score, Palo Verde 20 and Southwest Eagles 6.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Stan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Osoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Azza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Osoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steaks. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99 and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
We are at the half. The Palo Verde Yellow Jackets lead the Southwest Eagles 20-6. Elsewhere, okay, life is a little bit more normal, whatever. Holtville leading Calexico 44-14. So after an early surprise, things have turned around a little bit. Imperial leads Brawley 7-0, and in another score, Vincent 28, Calapat 0. We're at the half here. It is homecoming, and I love it. We've actually got real floats, well designed, well built, and really neat floats that are going around the field. Where you don't see that as often as you used to. At the half, it is Palo Verde 20 and Southwest 6.
InterCare is a one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, behavioral health to radiology, InterCare is here to provide you with excellent care. We've got 6 locations in the Imperial Valley with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. We're open wherever and whenever you need us, including on weekends. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. InterCare, making life healthy from the inside out.
The UPS Store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS Store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS Store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS Store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And the weight goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from our certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Federal insured by NCUA.
Case Garnet. Become a Case Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message. And also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA Choice Beef Back Ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA Prime New York Steak, $14.99 a pound. And Certified Black Angus Inside Skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Garnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Okay, John Driffle, we're at the half. It is 20-6. So far in the first half, has anything surprised you?
Not really. This is a game of direct opposite dichotomy, a double endondo there. But what we have is Southwest has rushed the ball 3 times from scrimmage. Palo Verde has thrown the ball 3 times from scrimmage. So we have direct opposite approaches to how to play high school football. One where you have the spread formation, throwing the football all over the field. And the other one, you line them up, you have your quarterback take it off the tee, and he pitches it to one of the wing backs, and he follows everybody through the hole to pick up yards. Palo Verde has done that same play 29 times for 196 yards. They do have the 3 pass attempts. They did complete 2 of them. Both the completions were right here near the end of the first half, where they were able to take it down and actually score. So that gave them 66 yards. So Palo Verde, a very respectable 262 yards in the first half, 15 first down. That's a little eye-popping. But when you run the football the way they do, you're going to not only chew up the yards, but you're going to get the first downs. One stat also that just jumps out from both sides is we have not had a turnover tonight. No fumbles and no interceptions. So Palo Verde clean on that side. We'll be back with more after this.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $597 a square foot that Johnny sells for only $468 a square foot every day. And not 1 or 2 colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price, $531 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $350 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number 1 priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO El Centro.
Welcome back to Palo Verde High School here in the city of Blythe on the border with Arizona. For at the half, the homecoming Palo Verde Yellow Jackets lead the visiting Southwest Eagles 20-6. We mentioned that Palo Verde ran 29 times from scrimmage for 196, 2 for 3 for 66 yards, giving them a very respectable 262 total first half yards, 15 first downs. Flip side of that is indeed a flip side. Southwest only ran the ball 3 times from scrimmage for 18 yards, so they had as many rushing attempts as Palo Verde had passing attempts. Southwest did have 20 passing attempts to the 29 rushing attempts for the Yellow Jackets. They completed 12 of those 20 passes for 104 yards, so that equaled 122 yards, the biggest first half of this season for the visiting Eagles. They did also have 9 first downs, the most first downs they've got, not in a half, Carroll, but in a game this year. So they have already outdone their game total for first downs. And as equal with the Yellow Jackets, no turnovers, no fumbles, or no interceptions. We'll be back to take a look at the individual stats for the Eagles after this.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuff pizza, or see the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
This is Ruben Valenzuela, Athletic Director at Southwest High School. Football season is here, and we can't wait to see our stands filled with school pride. This year, our motto is strength in unity. That means showing up for our team, our community, and each other. Let's model good sportsmanship, make smart choices, and keep school attendance strong, because when we show up together, we win together. So join us Friday nights, loud, proud, and united. Strength and unity starts with you. Go Eagles.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
And we are at the half in Blythe, the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets. Okay, Palo Verde High School is in Blythe, not in Palo Verde. Palo Verde is about 20 miles south of Blythe. Palo Verde is in Imperial County. Blythe is in Riverside County. Sometimes it gets confusing, but to get to either Palo Verde or Blythe, you better take Highway 78. Other than when Mickey and George had to come up here for the game earlier, they had to take Highway 86 to 10 and 10 over to Blythe because of the flooding. Yep. We got it easy tonight, John.
Yep, the 78 was closed. We were fortunate. Looking forward to trying to see if we see some burros on the way back. But Carroll, we mentioned that Southwest, the best first half of the season. I think we're both in agreement that Bo Seibel has indeed got his team playing better. What we're seeing tonight, we could see this Southwest team play Southwest the first game of the year. They would name the score on them. They would absolutely run them out of the stadium. That's the kind of improvement that the Eagles have made so far. Let's take a look at the individual stats, how those 122 yards were gained. The 3 rushing attempts were between 2 players. The quarterback, Thomas Gomez, had 1 sack evading 1-yard gain, and then he had a quarterback draw for a 15-yard gain, giving him the 2 rushes for 16 yards, and only getting 1 rush, only picking up 2 yards, but that was a touchdown, was the Eagles' Daniel Dimas. The 12 completions were spread out among 4 different receivers. Leonardo Valenzuela, who you mentioned, Carroll, had a very important interception. The only victory the Eagles have occurred this year was when Leonardo Valenzuela in the closing minute intercepted a pass and returned it 94 yards for a touchdown. He did tonight in the first half have 3 catches for 33 yards. Adrian Hodegke had a catch out of the backfield for 5 yards. And in the first half, the big receivers, as all year has been, one was Joe Johnston, 4 catches for 40 yards. And the other tonight showing up, another senior, Joshua Ibarra, 4 catches for 26 yards. So all in all, as halftime festivities continue to take place, as they're about ready to crown both a king and a queen after the floats have been driven by and around the track for everyone to look at. So we will be back with more after this.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Oso Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Stan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Intercare is a one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, behavioral health to radiology, Intercare is here to provide you with excellent care. We've got 6 locations in the Imperial Valley with the 7th coming soon to Imperial. We're open wherever and whenever you need us, including on weekends. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
Okay, John Driffle, got anything left?
Well, we're watching the halftime festivity, and as happens usually, the 5 different candidates for kings are all football players. We could run them down. There's Rudy Moreno, who is not suited up tonight due to injury, as is also Kenneth Salazar, not suited up due to injury. Then we have Dominic Salcedo. We called his name several times tonight. Also out there is Dylan Hickok. We have not called his name, but he is a starter at the defensive side of the football. So it's good to see the football team well represented for the homecoming court for the King. And the Queen, the usual assortment of cheerleaders.
Okay, John, and we have to mention, as you and I have talked, we love the way we are treated when we come up to Palo Verde. Had a chance to visit with Mr. Reed, the principal, and Palo Verde, from what it was, the attitude has changed 180 degrees with the student body, the parents, the facilities. It is a renaissance, if you will, for Palo Verde. It is similar in many ways to what we've seen in Calapat, with leadership at the board level, of course, the community, the faculty and staff, and the students with a whole different attitude. You and I both had a chance to visit with a gentleman that over the years we have come to appreciate. I can't say I know him well. I can tell you I always appreciated Mr. Herman Black, who has been part of the staff at Palo Verde for probably 30 plus years. No longer working here, but he is here. An important part of this, Mr. Black drove the bus, helped coach, took care of equipment, took care of kids. I got to interact with him over the years umpiring, when he would be there with the baseball or softball team, always with a smile, always with a positive word, always a very uplifting and positive presence for the kids.
Very respectable to all the people around him, the kids, parents, coaches, players, the officials, refs.
And everybody with respect for him.
Absolutely, yeah. He's an icon here, and it was good to see him here. Carroll, you mentioned the turnaround here at the high school, and I actually have the opinion that it started when they hired Wally Grant, brought him in as coach. He came in and just totally turned this whole high school around, and to me it was very reminiscent of exactly what happened when Cal Jones came back to Centro back in the early 80s. Just the entire high school was turned around, and that's what a positive athletic program can do to a high school, especially one the size of Palo Verde, which has always been the smallest in the IBL before the DBL. They've had between 600 to 800 kids when schools like KXO with 3,000, Centro with 2,800, and so on. So I believe that Wally Grant gets a lion's share of credit for turning this around. Not only the facilities are first class, but it's just a enjoyable visit here, and it's great to see that in the stands they're full. And I know this is homecoming, but when we were here 2 years ago, it was not homecoming, and the stands were completely full. So this city is supporting their team, and it is good to see. We've still got a whole half of football, 24 minutes to play. This game has not been decided yet, but if the outcome does remain the same, this will propel Palo Verde into the championship of the DBL, the Old Desert League, and it also will propel them into the Southern Section, San Diego Section playoffs.
Well, talking about the playoffs, okay, Brawley does not have a stellar record. For that matter, right now, Imperial is leading Brawley 14-0 in the third quarter. Brawley is going to get into the playoffs in the Division 4 and have a good shot at it. Hopeville, hard to say. Are they going to go Division 4 or Division 3? But they'll be in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's going to be determined not by them. That'll be determined by San Diego Section.
Right. And Palo Verde, if they win out the Desert League, they will be in the playoffs. I'm assuming Division 5. But again, that determination is made by the computer. Okay? Basically, that's what it is. They punch in the numbers for strength of schedule, which to me is arbitrary. And, a few other magical potions and incantations and come up with something. And even with a losing record, there's a good shot Southwest will get into the playoffs.
There's a possibility.
Okay. Again, so many factors enter into it, way beyond where you and I can think, because the magic computer will come up with everything. Updating scores, Hopeville leading Calexico 52-14. The world is right. Okay. Vincent 28, Calapat nothing. Imperial 14, Brawley nothing. And let's hear it for the Toronto Blue Jays Marching and Chowder Society. Blue Jays at home beat the Dodgers 11-4. And here you got a kid that Savage that took the hill for the Blue Jays. It was like his, fifth major league start. And Blake Snell took the hill to begin with for the Dodgers. Been around forever. What can I say? That's just kind of the way it works out. Right, John?
Yes, and they will be back tomorrow for Game 2. That's one thing about baseball. It's a best of 7. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I believe tomorrow on the mound will be Yamamoto for the Dodgers, and I don't believe that the Blue Jays have announced who will start tomorrow.
Well, so often now you get to a bullpen game, so we'll see what happens. We are at the half, and at the half, it is Palo Verde 20, and Southwest 6.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the weight goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Case Garnet. Become a Case Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA Choice Beef Back Ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA Prime New York Steak, $14.99 a pound. And Certified Black Angus Inside Skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Garnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
And we're set for the second half kickoff. Palo Verde will kick off. They are going right to left across the dial. And
let's see if we see one of those short pop-up kicks.
And that's what we've got, a short pop-up kick. It'll be fielded at the 30. Johnston across the 40, 45, and then he is hit and knocked down hard. But he gets it out to the 46-yard line. In Eagle territory, it'll be 1st and 10. I see a flag. So let's see what that is about.
Yeah, the flag is right where Johnston came down, right on the 44-yard line.
And it will be
against the Yellow Jackets.
5-yard penalty. And
we did not get a determination of what the offense was, but it will be 1st and 10 from the 49.
49-yard line of the Eagles, their first possession. And we see the Wildcat, and we see the breakaway to the left, and picking up yardage on the Wildcat, Daniel Dimas.
Dimas, the same one that ran that formation for the touchdown.
So Dimas, again, Wildcat, strong to the left side. That's the short side of the field. 3 H-backs. Dimas runs that way. Dimas will this time be hit. He picks up about 3. So
it looks just like the Yellow Jackets on offense. This mirror image, they've got everybody in tight, the Wildcat formation, 2 tight ends, a couple big fullbacks in there to lead through. Now let's see if they're going to go after that 1-yard gain, go back to their normal offense, bring Gomez back in to be the quarterback. We'll have to wait and see. It's 2nd and 9.
It is still Dimas. And Dimas again. The Wildcat set up strong to the right side this time. And the ball is on the ground, and so is Dimas. Bad snap.
Well, unfortunately, Carroll, is what it was, is Dimas was not ready for the snap. The center hiked it before he was ready, but actually hit him in the shoulder pad, and he very alertly was able to jump back and pounce on the football, but that's a big loss all the way back to the 45-yard line.
7-yard loss. It'd be 3rd and 17. And now we see Gomez come back in.
Yeah, you're looking at 3rd 17. You're probably not going to run the Wildcat.
I would expect Gomez to put the ball in the air.
And he has been very successful tonight.
Gomez from the shotgun. Dimas is right next to him. Back to pass. Gomez gets rushed, chased out of the pocket, fires it downfield. It is complete and stopped immediately. It is a completed pass that loses 3 yards. Johnston with the catch.
But, Carroll, we have to describe that pass. He actually threw that ball left-handed hook shot. And, of course, Gomez is right-handed. So that was an amazing delivery of a pass, getting the football away. Almost looked a little bit like some of those NFL quarterbacks out there, like Patrick Mahomes, running around and throwing it with his offhand.
It is 4th and 19. Snap back, punt away. Again, nobody back to return the punt, and it will bounce and be downed inside the 5-yard line at the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Palo Verde on their own 2-yard line.
Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get short points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
1st and 10. Yellow Jackets on their own 2-yard line. I don't think they really care, John. I think, 98 yards. We'll just chew it up 5, 6, 7 yards at a time.
Yeah, I believe, Carroll, without knowing the facts, that probably in previous games this year, they've had some backs that have taken punts and dropped them. They've lost it, had turnovers and so on. So Coach Grant just finally said, that's it, no more. We're just not going to have anybody back there. We'll just take the ball where it stops rolling.
Or you could do what Central does, and they put the big rush on the kicker, and have had some success with that.
Sometimes those football coaches can get like that, where I remember that one team jumping early on the count. You just said, we're going on one for the rest of the season. Every time, every snap's on one.
Right up the middle and picking up some yardage is Caden Rocha.
Rocha is the fullback, and when you're that close to your goal line, you really don't want to pitch the ball back into your end zone. So
Picks
Rocha,
up 3, 2nd and 7.
Push the ball out, so that will bring up 2nd and 7. And I would assume that we're going to see their regular offense here. They're going to pitch it to one of their trailing backs, whether it's Richards or Walker, whoever's in there.
And it is Aiden Walker, and he is hit and stood up after a gain of about maybe 2. Bring up 3rd and 5. He was hit hard right in the middle.
It's going to be very interesting to see what happens here on this down. You've got 3rd and medium distance, and I don't believe that the Yellow Jackets, they not only do they not field punts, they don't punt very often.
3rd and 5. And the handoff in the middle, and picking up 4th. The carry by Walker. It'll bring up, as is a 1st down. He picked up the 5 and moved the chains. Ball is spotted on the 13-yard line.
Just got it enough to get the 1st down, so that is the first down here in the second half for the Yellow Jackets after they picked up 15 in the first half.
And the clock runs inside of 7:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. And the pitch is back again. It is Richards. And Richards pushing. His forward progress will give him about a yard.
That time they ran right in the teeth of the Eagles defense. They were stuffed right over the center. They did give him a very good spot, so it did pick up a yard.
The Eagles adjusted at halftime. And what part of what it is basically put 10 people up in the box.
Let's see now if we see one of those double handoffs where the quarterback pitches it to the halfback who gives it to the other halfback reversing.
And the pitch is in the middle, cuts it to the outside, and Darius Scott will speed to the outside. Obviously, he's the one with the speed.
It looked like the Eagles are going to have him corralled right at the line of scrimmage, but he broke through a nice hole, his tackle, and tight end had given him a nice block. The ball's all the way out to the 44-yard line.
You mentioned the tight end. He sealed off the edge, and that gave Scott the room.
31-yard pickup.
Spotted on the 44, still in Palo Verde territory. And the pitch is back to Richards. Richards goes off the right side. Flags fly in behind, where you typically will see a hold, but let's wait and see. It is holding.
Hodeggy for the Eagles was held, and he was out there to make the tackle. So this one, although the gain was only 3 yards, it would have been tackled at least for a loss, line of scrimmage.
And now flag flies.
Yeah,
somebody said something that and JJ isn't going to take that.
This is going to move the ball back now, well back inside near the 20-yard line. We'll have to wait till they finally figure it out.
You get 10 on the holding. You're going to get 15 on the unsportsmanlike. So it will amount to 25 yards worth of penalties, and it will remain first down. But somebody said something. You don't say that.
Let's see. Now we're bringing the ball back. We're moving back and forth. So
it should be 10 for the holding from the spot of the foul, and then a 15 dead ball on the unsportsmanlike after that.
It started in the 44, so the ball should be around the 19-yard line, but we'll see where it ends up. It's going to be outside the 20. They're going to put it on the 21, so that's fine. They're going to call it a spot foul. Actually, the 22.
Okay, spotted on the 22.
So that means the hold was 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage.
And
they need to get all the way down to the 46-yard line in Eagle territory, and right now they're on their own 22.
Got a ways to go. And faking to the right, running to the left is Richards. And Richards picked up more than half of what they needed, John.
Yeah, that was all on his own, too. That was a fake. It was the old Statue of Liberty play where the quarterback put it into Richards' gut, and then he went back like he was going to throw the football. Everybody was watching him. He didn't have the ball.
I believe, actually, Alex Rodriguez may have been the ball carrier on that, John, the fullback.
The first time we've called his name tonight.
Bigger than Richards.
He definitely moved the pile.
2nd and 15. And handoff goes into the middle and gets nowhere. The ball carrier.
That time was Rocha.
Jaden Rocha.
So he and Rocha is their big bruising fullback, along with Rodriguez, who had the previous carry. So now you're looking at 3rd and long. You got 3rd and about 13 or 14.
4:40 to play in the 3rd quarter. Back to pass, looking, fires downfield, overthrows everybody. The pass there by Jaden Luero. Luero overthrew everybody. It'll bring up 4th and 14.
And we are going to see at least the punt team is out on the field. We'll see whether or not this is one that they don't fake and go for it.
Darius Scott does the punting.
When they punt, which is not very often.
Clock stops on the incompletion. Again, Palo Verde leading 22-6.
The punters more than 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a long snap.
Snap back, good snap. Gets away a nice high kick. It'll bounce and be down at the 35-yard line in Eagle territory. It'll be 1st and 10, Southwest on their own 35-yard line.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from our certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Federal insured by NCUA.
1st and 10 Eagles. They trail 20-6. Gomez back to pass. Gomez heaves it downfield, and it is almost intercepted. The pass intended for Joshua Ibarra, double coverage. The Yellow Jackets on the coverage, Dylan Hickox. And also down there was Dominic Salcido.
We have not had a turnover tonight. Had a few costly penalties on both sides that stopped drives, but no turnovers yet. That looked like it could have been the first, but fortunately for the Eagles, it's incompleted, and now we come back 2nd and 10.
Gomez has gone the entire game at quarterback for the Eagles tonight, other than when they went to the Wildcat. Gomez looking, fires downfield, and it is caught. It looked like it was a short hop, but
they're going to give the catch to Johnston.
Joe Johnston.
4-yard pickup.
3rd and 6. In case you missed it, the Blue Jays beat the Dodgers 11-4. Imperial 14, Brawley 7. That's a third quarter score. Gomez takes the snap, looking, and it will be Johnston on his knees with the catch.
That is a first down. It's crossed the yard to make.
Picked up 11. It'll be 1st and 10. The ball now on the Eagles' 47-yard line.
Johnston continues his big night. That is his 6th reception.
Well, obviously, he's the guy they're looking for.
They've also had real good success throwing it to Joshua Ibarra tonight as well on the other side.
1st and 10 Eagles, their own 47. Thomas Gomez from the shotgun. Herrigy right next to him. Back to pass, looking. Now he's chased out of the pocket, and he'll throw it away. And nobody anywhere near the football except the Palo Verde bench.
That was well played by Gomez. He had no receiver open. He was going to take a big loss, so he just threw the ball. He was outside the tackle box, threw the ball out of bounds. He did have receivers on this side of the field. And that's what the referee is explaining to Coach Grant. That obviously it wasn't going to be catchable, but there were receivers in the area, and that's all you need.
2nd and 10. Wide on the left. Double slot on the left. And Gomez dumps it off. It's a screen pass, and it is complete to Herrigy. Herrigy will be chased out of bounds. He'll pick up about 8 yards. 3rd and 3, so a gain of 7. Herrigy coming out of the backfield.
That is his first catch here in the second half, 2nd on the game. The ball now is across midfield. They are in Yellow Jackets territory.
Okay, and now coming in is Daniel Dimas. Gomez is still there.
Dimas is a big power runner. Hodeggy went off to the sidelines.
So Dimas right next to Gomez. And the handoff it is to Dimas, and Dimas will struggle, push, fight, and get his way down for a first down. He needed 3. He got 3.5.
He got it all on his own as he was tackled right at the line of scrimmage and just pushed the entire pile forward. So Dimas showing his tough running as he has all year long.
1st and 10. Eagles on the Yellow Jacket 43-yard line. Johnston wide on the right side. Herrigy in the backfield. Nope, that is Dimas in the backfield. Dimas there looking and blocking, and it is incomplete. Did he catch it? Yes. On the deflection, It is intercepted by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, that was the D-back Rudy Moreno, who was also one of the homecoming team candidates.
I believe he was king, and he just sealed the deal. So the first turnover of the evening goes in favor of the Yellow Jackets. 2:07 to play in third quarter. Palo Verde leads 20-6. They've got the football. It is on their own 30-yard line, which means they got about 70 yards to go. And they'll probably go about it very methodically. The pitch is to Richards. Richards will pick up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. We'll give him 6. Call it 2nd and 4, John. Clock runs. Palo Verde, not in a big hurry. Very methodical. Very effective tonight against the Eagles. And it is to pitch back to Walker. Walker finds a little bit of a room and will pick up 5 yards. That should be good for the first down. On the tackle was Ignacio Perez, a junior.
We do have an Eagle down now. They're helping him up, so he's going to be all right. Stay in the game. Walker needed 5, got 5.
That was Perez who made the tackle. 1st and 10. Updating some scores for you. Imperial 14, Brawley 7, third quarter. And the pitch is back to Richards. Richards pounds his way for about a 12, 13-yard gain. 14 yards down to the 45-yard line in Eagle territory. The big guys up front for the Yellow Jackets are wearing down the Eagle defense, John.
And that is the philosophy of this kind of offense. You just keep pounding away, and now we're going to get a timeout.
Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. 53 seconds to play in the third quarter. Palo Verde 20 and Southwest 6.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Johnny's Carpet and Flooring since 1976 always has the lowest prices from 2 warehouses filled with thousands of square feet flooring. Choose from the big selection in this area on carpet women for your bedroom, office, or living room with big savings up to 50% off and everyday retail big box prices up to 70% off. Johnny has the selection and colors you're looking for, always at huge savings. Johnny's Carpet and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Here, as we wind down in the third quarter, we have seen Southwest made some adjustments. We're able to slow down the Palo Verde Yellow Jacket offense. This possession, the Yellow Jackets so far moving the ball quite well.
And Carroll, that may have been a hydration timeout. I did not see them signal either side, and I did see everybody out there getting water.
And the pitch is back, and again, this is Walker. Walker down the near sideline. Walker down to the 28-yard line. Aiden Walker, 5'7", 140. He is a sophomore.
Well, that was a nice 17-yard pickup after the previous 15-yard pickup. So now the Yellow Jackets are just getting chunks on each of these pitches and runs.
And we'll get probably one more play here in the third quarter. It is Richards. Richards again in the middle. Richards will pick up about 8. And the tackle there for the Eagles, Vicente Valenzuela Perez.
Southwest is showing signs of fatigue here on defense as the quarter comes to an end.
That's the end of the third quarter. And the score is still Palo Verde 20, Southwest 6.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Oso Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food special starting at $10.99 and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
We're set to start the fourth quarter of play. Palo Verde with the football. It is on the Eagle 22-yard line.
We had a little trouble with the chains. They got kind of snagged up as they were changing positions on the field. So I believe they finally got it sorted out, although there is a delay here.
It'll be second down at about 9.
Maybe, as they're still working on the chain over on the sideline. Just the far sideline across the way from us. And now it looks like head official J.J. Jackson is over there personally making sure they get it to where it needs to be.
J.J. has the surveyor sextant out, lining up on the North Star. Okay. Now that looks a little bit better, John. It is second down and 4.
Which after a 6-yard gain, it should be second down and 4.
That's the way it should be. So JJ to the rescue. Like I said, that surveyor sextant and the North Star got it all figured out. And the pitch back this time is to Darius Scott. Darius Scott in the middle down to the 15-yard line. That's good for the first down. First and 10 from the 15.
Palo Verde picking up chunks now, yards on each of their attempts. Feeling in the stadium here in the stands that if they're able to punch this ball in the end zone, it just might put a final nail in the coffin.
The Yellow Jackets eating up lots of time. This is Richards. Richards into the middle. He'll pick up a yard. Maybe second, give him 2. It'll be second and 8.
The Yellow Jackets do huddle up after each play is concluded. They don't do any kind of hurry-up offense. They huddle up. You kind of wonder why, since they're running the same play over and over again.
Well, you give them the snap count. You say it's going to be right, it's going to be left. That's not a lot to discuss. Fumble and on the exchange, but Rangel falls on it. He'll lose a yard in the process. That was Luero, the quarterback.
And he's the one that doesn't usually get the snaps from center. So when he's out there, it's usually a passing play. And you do now have 3rd and 9. After that field goal attempt in the first half, I would certainly think they would go for field goal if they do not make any gain here on this down.
He's got the leg for it. And the pitch is back, following a big block right in the middle and across the end zone in for the score. It is Aiden Walker, second and third effort, gets it into the end zone for the score. the Yellow Jackets. Let's see what. Got to go for one. Got to go for two. Lurero stays in at quarterback. They line up for two. In the backfield is a big fullback, Rocha. And it'll be Lurero keeping it on the quarterback sweep and into the end zone for two. With 10:15 to play in the football game, it is Palo Verde 28 and Southwest 6.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO El Centro.
Stan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
High school football on the KXO YouTube channel. And, okay, next week, we got a bell game, John.
And it also looks like we're going to have a Imperial Tiger Hopeville Viking deciding who's going to be the IVL champion game.
Okay, that is the Axe game revisited. For years, Hopeville and Imperial played the Axe game every year. Now they're both in the same league. You see the Axe game again. Scott will kick off. And again, a high, short kick. It's fielded at the 30, and running backwards is Johnston. So they'll give him, they'll spot it on the 27-yard line. Eagles put it in play 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line.
It does appear that the officials are going to get this game moving now, as they have not started the clock, but they have put the ball in play. There's no minute break between change of possession, and so Eagles huddling up. They'll break the huddle in just a moment.
Yeah, let's see. It'll be Gomez at quarterback, and it'll be Harrigy right next to him. Eagles with the ball. They trail. Back to pass is Gomez. Gomez chased out of the pocket, rolls to his right, dumps it off underneath.
He just threw that one away because, once again, he was being pressured. Instead of taking a sack, he very wisely threw the ball away. Ibarra had gone in motion and then turned upfield. He was calling for the football, but it would have been a very difficult task for the quarterback on the run to get the ball to him. Ibarra, although he was open, he did have a cornerback in front and a safety behind, so it would have had to been a perfect pass.
That stops the clock. 10:05 in the ball game. Going to flood the wide side of the field. Joshua Ibarra and Joe Johnston on the wide side. Fire. It is complete to Johnson. Johnson with a little move and is pushed out of bounds. Close to the first down.
Looks like that is going to be enough for a first down.
They'll move the sticks. Joe Johnston. Is that, what, about 10 catches for him tonight, John?
Actually, that was his 7th.
1st and 10. The ball is on the Eagle 38.
And we are seeing before us the growth of this Eagle football team. Unfortunately, there's only a week left in the season, but a brand new regime coming in with Coach Bo Seibel. Done a good job.
And he's got some young players out there. Gomez dropping back, looking, fires over the middle. It is picked off. Scott, the pickoff there by Aiden Walker. Walker stays on his feet, stays in bounds, and gets it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
This is going to come back because there's a flag in the 45-yard line where the interception was made. So we will see. I'm assuming that it is pass interference. Now, in high school, not a spot foul. They'll bring it back and they'll move it forward. It's not an automatic first down, but the 15 yards will be enough to give it a first down.
And what do we see? We see pass interference against Palo Verde. So it will move it down.
Yeah, that'll be 15 yards.
And it will be the first down, not automatic, but
he only did 10, so they picked up 15, so it'll push it 5 yards beyond the line to gain into Yellow Jackets territory, all the way out down on the 47-yard line. Clock should start once they place the ball, get the same change set, and now they're ready to go.
It is first and 10 Eagles. Gomez from the shotgun. Gomez rolling to his right, dumps it off over the middle. Johnston fell down. I think he tried to cut to the outside and lost his footing, so it'll go incomplete.
The field is fast. It's a fast track down there, not slippery. There's obviously no moisture on the field here in Blythe. Just like back home, there's no dew or anything. We are in the desert, but feet just went out from underneath him.
As I have said before, John, I always liked it when it was wet and muddy, because when the big guys pounded me into the turf, it was soft. But playing in Michigan half the season, it was frozen. Eagles, 2nd and 10. Gomez hands off, and it is Haragi. Haragi grabbed by the ankle and dropped. On the tackle, Wesley Dill.
Yeah, excellent call by the Eagles, and except for that shoestring tackle by Dill, Haraga's probably still running. As it was, he picked up 5 yards.
And I gotta say, John, okay, Palo Verde is not a big city. It's not a big school. They've got, 3 guys at 300 pounds?
Yeah, they have good size on their line.
And they play.
What we're used to seeing is these halfbacks that weigh 180 pounds, not 130 like we're seeing tonight.
And now the Eagles jump.
Interesting to see if the Eagles jumped or if the Yellow Jackets came pouring offside. We'll get the call.
Well, the ball was never snapped.
So they will move it back 5 yards.
And
now you've got 3rd and 11.
Final score, Holtville 58, Calexico 14.
So it looks like Coach Turner got his team's attention when it was, 14-12 or something like that?
16-14 at one time.
Yeah, so Coach Turner did get his team's attention.
3rd and 11. Gomez fires, and it is complete for about a 7-yard pickup. It'll bring up 4th and 4. 4th and 5.
And that was Johnson again on the reception as he continues his huge night.
Imperial and Brawley, it's the Tigers 14, the Wildcats 7. That is the last update we have. That's in the 4th quarter.
And speaking of the 4th, the Eagles are going for it here on 4th down.
4th and 5. Clock running inside of 7:30 to play. Gomez from the shotgun. Haragi is next to him. Gomez looking, fires downfield. Complete to Johnston. And Johnston will have the first down on forward progress. Okay, now he's at 9, right?
Yeah, he's got 5 catches here in the second half. And that does, because of his effort, get enough for the first down. Needed 5, and he got 5 in about an inch. Eagles with a nice drive here.
1st and 10. Gomez again back to pass, looking, chased out of the pocket, rolling to his right, still looking downfield, and throws it away again.
The ball was caught, but he was out of bounds as Gomez just threw it right on the sideline. Nice catch out there by Ryan Buckley. But now it will come back, 2nd and 10.
It's 28-6. Palo Verde leads the Eagles.
One thing we have noticed all season long, though, there is no quit in these Eagles. They're still out there playing football.
It is Gomez with Harrigy next to him. Out of the shotgun. Gomez back, looking, fires deep downfield. And it is another nice catch by Joe Johnston. Johnston again went up in the air, brought it down in double coverage.
They're going to put this ball inside the 20 on the 10-yard line. So 27-yard pickup as Johnston continues to build his stats for this game. Beautifully thrown pass by Gomez right between the cornerback and the safety. Johnston took a big hit, regained possession.
1st and 10. Gomez drops back, looking again, chased. He'll turn it upfield and scramble for a couple of yards.
Yeah. Give an announcement over the PA.
So
we're going to have a stop in action here as the scoreboard has frozen up.
The official time is on the field.
Right.
So that's under control.
So now it looks like, yes, the official, JJ, does realize the situation. So they're still waiting to make sure that they have the time on the field accurate. They're now announcing that to both sidelines.
And it is 2nd down and goal for the Eagles. Wide right, wide left, slot right, slot 2 left. Gomez drops back again. Again, he's chased out of the pocket. I saw a hold, but it wasn't called. The pass goes downfield, incomplete. And the clock is running. They'll catch up with whatever the time is accurate on the field. Maybe. But
they'll try to get it figured out as we've seen a little bit of everything tonight here. Homecoming for the Yellow Jackets.
It is 3rd down, and
now the clock is stopping because that was an incompleted pass, but we have got the right time.
And we've got the right time, 6:14.
3rd and goal from the 8.
Gomez with Harrigy next to him. Gomez rolls to his left this time. He's chased and dumps it off. Incomplete as he throws it away. A lot of pressure there put up by Wesley Dill. Dill is their stud on defense.
He plays, we mentioned tight end and the defensive end or stand-up linebacker. His main job is to rush the quarterback. So now we've got 4th down. The ball still sits on the 8-yard line, so it's 4th and goal from the 8 as we've had 2 incompleted passes and a scramble that went out of bounds for a 2-yard gain.
Vincent defeated Calipat. It ended up 38-0.
So that's 2 straight victories for the Vincent Scott as well.
It's been somewhat of a down season for Vincent this year.
Yes, it's been a topsy-turvy season in the Valley.
Gomez locks it into the corner of the end zone, and who's got it? Nobody's got it. As Johnston and the coverage there by Dominic Salcido, they got tangled up a little bit. No harm, no foul. They both had rights to the football.
And let's give Johnson props because he was actually the outside man, and he almost came up with a miraculous catch, going over the top of the receiver, then pulling the ball back in.
So the Yellow Jackets will take over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10, Palo Verde. The ball is on their own 8-yard line.
Do you remember, Carroll, that back in the day in high school football, if you threw a pass in the end zone on 4th down, it came out to the 20 if it was not completed?
I do not remember that.
Must have been a California rule then. Back when I was in high school, that was to dissuade teams from throwing the ball in the end zone on 4th down for whatever reason.
Now we hear whistles, and what do we have? Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. 6:01 to play in the football game. It is Palo Verde 28 and Southwest 6.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Okay, updating scores, or just reiterating scores. Hopeville defeated Calexico 58-14. That is final. Vincent defeated Calapat 38-0 actually. And last score we have Imperial 14, Brawley 7, fourth quarter score. Central has the bye. And you know, Central following that Imperial Brawley game closely.
Yes.
Pitch is back and finding a lane and making some room down the middle across the 15 out to about the 17. A gain of about 9. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, 1 yard to go here for the first down as Southwest is making some whole team subs, trying to get some fresh players out there as this defense has just been ground down throughout the pounding of the ground from the Yellow Jackets. That's what they do.
And 2nd and 1. Pitch is back and getting some running room across the middle out to the 25 to about the 27-yard line. And the carry there by Aiden Walker. Final, Imperial defeated Brawley 14-7. That was everything we thought it might be, John.
Yes, and so now we'll see Brawley will be ready next week to retain the bell as they come down to El Centro.
So the Yellow Jackets just running the clock, picking up yardage, and cutting it to the outside. Scott, there he is, Scott across the 50, shakes a couple of tackles and is pushed out of bounds in Southwest territory at the 38-yard line in Southwest territory.
Nice 35-yard run by Scott.
The clock continues to run. Again, that was final. Imperial 14, Brawley 7. Brawley can salvage their season with a win next week, John.
Well, yeah, they would want the bell no matter what. But, Brawley does have 2 losses in the league now. No way they can win the championship.
Scott again with the pitch. Scott follows his blockers and then cuts it to the outside. Very patient running. Put his arm out on the shoulder of one of his blockers and just followed him downfield. Picked up 9 yards.
We've seen that throughout the years for the tutelage of Coach Grant.
Patience, difficult for a running back.
The Yellow Jackets obviously in no hurry. They've got 2nd and 2. The ball sits on the Eagles' 30-yard line. They've got a 22-point lead.
2nd and 2. Ryan Hill, the quarterback. He will pitch it to Richards. Richards will break through across the 20s, stretches out to about the 18-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Palo Verde on the Eagle 18-yard line. Clock continues to run inside of 3 minutes to play.
We are getting close to where if the Yellow Jackets decide they could go into the victory formation.
Well, I think the offense they're running is just keep doing it. Not very dangerous. And again, it is the pitch back and picking up some yardage again. We got Isaiah Luna on the carry.
6-yard pickup for Luna.
And again, Jaden Lurero is in the quarterback. So giving some other guys a little bit of time to get some playing time.
Yeah, Jaden's a sophomore, so next year this will be his team. As the quarterback is he is, a junior. So
Lurero. And the handoff is to Jaden Walker. Jaden Walker will get it into the end zone. Jaden Walker, a sophomore, takes it in for the score. And again, the Yellow Jackets, big and beefy across the front, just pounding the defensive front of the Eagles.
And also the Eagles are playing some of their backups right now, just getting them a chance to get some playing time here, giving the first team a rest.
We will go for 2. And in at fullback is Rocha. And we just took a knee. So 1:51 to play. It is Palo Verde 34, Southwest 6.
Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get short points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
It's high school football. The Southwest Eagles, Palo Verde Yellow Jackets in Blythe, California. The Yellow Jackets 34-6 with 1:51 to play in this football game. The homecoming crowd is thrilled with where we are right now.
And let's see if we see the same pop-up kickoff we've seen all night from the Yellow Jackets.
A short, high kickoff. It'll be fielded at the 30, and that is Joe Johnston. Joe Johnston actually lost a couple of yards on the return.
The idea is that the Yellow Jackets pop it up to the sidelines to their left, and then they just flow that direction. And if you try to cut back across field, you're just running into would-be tacklers, and that's exactly what happened as they put the ball on the 26-yard line.
So the Eagles, with 1:45 to play, trail 34-6.
And this will be Palo Verde's third straight victory. So this has been a week of streaks.
They will remain in first place in the Desert League.
And Vincent picked up their second straight victory tonight.
And Vincent will be in second place, I believe. Gomez from the shotgun. Gomez looking downfield, fires. It is complete. And stepping out of bounds almost immediately after the catch was Joshua Ibarra.
That's his first catch here in the second half after having a really big first half. At the conclusion of the game, we will have all the stats.
It'll be 2nd and 8, 2nd and 2 rather, after a pickup of 8. So what happens next week? Well, we'll tell you that in the post-game show.
The big game's going to be in Imperial, where the Vikings have to go visit the Tigers.
Now, wait a minute. There's going to be a bell game at El Centro. That's going to be a big game, John.
And now we have timeout by the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets take the timeout, and I think it has to do more with personnel than anything else.
They only had 10 players on the field.
Minute 40 to play in the game. 34-6. Palo Verde leads Southwest.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $5.97 a square foot, but Johnny sells for only $4.68 a square foot every day. And that 1 or 2 colors with all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price, $5.31 a square foot. But Johnny's price is only $3.50 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from our certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. That are insured by NCUA.
Well, the Eagles come out, and they've got a new quarterback. At quarterback, Roberto Peraza. Peraza started the year as the starting quarterback. In here now, it's tattooed after throwing the ball incomplete downfield. It'll bring up a 3rd and 2.
And when they look at the game film, they're going to see that the Yellow Jackets only have 10 players on the field.
Well,
they still only have 10 players on the field. This will be the second straight play with only 10 players. Have so many new players coming in and out.
7, 8, 9. Okay. Peraza from the shotgun. Peraza will keep it and get hit. As he hits the line of scrimmage, he was met and hit hard. Alex Rodriguez, a 5'10", 220-pound junior, laid him flat. No gain. It'll be 4th and 2. And yes, we'll go for it.
Yeah, one of the players' strategy came off. I guess the Yellow Jackets want to play with 9. But they have got it straightened out now.
Okay.
They do have 11 on the field.
Teachable moments. 4th and 2. Peraza from the shotgun. And the handoff is
going to be close. Looks like
and that is a first down. And
that was Honeggy on the carry. Just got enough. He needed 3 yards, picked up 3 yards. More importantly, a first down, but the clock does continue to run.
Inside of 30 seconds, I would imagine, unless it's an incomplete pass, this should be our final play of the game. Peraza has Harry D right next to him. Back to pass, looking, and fires way downfield and incomplete. Juggling was Ibarra, and the Palo Verde defense knocked it out of his hands. Anthony Walker He's listed at 5'1", 110 pounds, playing safety, John.
He's out there getting some playing time. Good for him.
And let's hear it. Let's hear it for him, okay? 5'1", 110 pounds. He's a junior. See if he can bulk up to 115 next year. Over the middle, it is complete. And making a little bit of something is Israel Vallejo Sarmiento. And that's it. The football game is over. And the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets with a homecoming win, 34-6. We've got a post-game show coming up.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
This is Ruben Valenzuela, Athletic Director at Southwest High School. Football season is here, and we can't wait to see our stands filled with school pride. This year, our motto is strength in unity. That means showing up for our team, our community, and each other. Let's model good sportsmanship, make smart choices, and keep school attendance strong, because when we show up together, we win together. So join us Friday nights, loud, proud, and united. Strength and unity starts with you. Go Eagles.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
The Palo Verde Yellow Jackets continue to lead the Desert League, 34-6 with a win tonight. And the Southwest Eagles, well, we can recap one scoring drive. Happened in the second quarter. They went 73 yards on 11 plays, 3 of them on the ground. But Thomas Gomez was 6 for 8 passing. The touchdown, well, it was a 2-yard jaunt by the Eagles. And the touchdown was scored by Daniel Dimas, who came in running the Wildcat. John Driffle is putting all the numbers together. We will update what we have. Vincent defeated Calapat 38-0. That is final. It was Imperial 14, Brawley 7. Again, that is final. Holtville defeated Calexico 58-14. And again, that is final. And ours here is final as well. The Palo Verde Yellow Jackets, as we said, leading the Desert League. And next week, it will be Palo Verde. And Palo Verde, well, Palo Verde has a bye next week. And Southwest will take on Calapat next week. So, John, you got some quick numbers?
Yeah, not real quick, but we do have some numbers. Let's take a look at it. Palo Verde ran the ball 52 times from scrimmage for 416 yards, 2 for 4 passing. So that was a big night passing after the average less than 3 passes a game. Came in with 4 tonight, 66 yards. So that's a whopping total. When you add that all together, that gives the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets 482 total yards, 26 first downs, and just as important, no fumbles, no interceptions. Meanwhile, on the other side of the football, running the football for the Southwest Eagles coming into this game, they had 7 carries for 16 total yards. 22 for 41 was mainly Thomas Gomez, with Roberto Peraza getting a few attempts there. But those 22 completions ended up with 186 yards, best on the year for the Eagles, giving them 202 total yards, 17 first downs. That's a lot of first downs on a high school game. And just as important, no fumbles, no interceptions. Individually, running the football, getting 1 rush from scrimmage was Thomas Gomez for 2 yards. Also getting 3 rushes from scrimmage was Daniel Dimas for 6 yards and a touchdown. Adrian Hodegui had 2 rushes for 8 yards. And Roberto Peraza had 1 rush for no yards right near the end of the game. The 22 receptions was spread out among 6 different players. First, Israel Vallejo Sarmiento had the final catch on the final play of the night for a 14-yard pickup. The touchdown scorer, Daniel Dimas, had a catch for a negative 3 yards tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Also, Adrian Hodegui had 2 catches for 12 yards. Leonardo Valenzuela had 3 catches for 33 yards. And Joshua Ibarra had 5 catches for 34 yards. And receiving-wise, the night belonged to the Eagles' Joe Johnston, 10 receptions for 96 yards. So all in all, the Eagles continue to show progress under first-year coach Joe Seibel. But tonight came up a little bit short on homecoming as the Yellow Jackets get their 2nd straight victory in the DL. And they now have won the DL. No matter what happens next week, they're the DL champions as they come away with a 34-6 victory.
Well, John, the game was competitive to a point. As you pointed out, total opposite on the offense, trailing the Eagles, putting the ball in the air all night long. The Palo Verde Yellow Jackets, as we knew, weren't going to throw much, but when they did throw, they were reasonably successful. Again, we will update the scores that we have. Final, Imperial defeated Brawley 14-7. Vincent shut out Calapat 38-0. And it was Holtville 58, Calexico 14. Next week, John and I will be at Centro, the Brawley Wildcats, the Central Spartans playing for the Bell. Southwest will be at Calapat. It will be Vincent at Calexico. That's a non-league game, battle for the border is the way that one will go. And big showdown in the Imperial Valley League. Imperial and Holtville will play. And the way Holtville is dominated, it's going to be a good game. We'll leave it at that. And you know the Bell game's got to be good. High school football on AM 1230 KXO, brought to you by Osa Aza Mobile Auto Repair in Yuma. Stan's Auto Body by the CB Stop in Calexico. El Zarapi Restaurant in Imperial by the Central Union High School District. McNeese Mart at Dogwood and Maine in El Centro. Intercare in the Imperial and Coachella Valleys by the UPS store, Jersey Mike's, by Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley. Kay's Kearney in El Centro, Kennedy's Kearney in Yuma. Sun Community Federal Credit Union. Southwest Security La Fonda Bar and Grill, Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, and Johnny's Carpet in Yuma, as well as Cabo's Modern Grill in El Centro. Want to thank technical direction from Kurt Hoffman, our producer engineer in the studios. That's Gabe Lemus and John Driffle with the color commentary and stats. I'm Carroll Buckley. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro.